with business plans. I do business plans also, by the way. But my experience with many business plans is that I sometimes get business plans this thick. Okay,
Oh, yes.
but there are only 2 usable pages in that plan. I mean,
Fluff.
Yes.
maybe in making a business plan, we could probably ask you what you actually look for in the plan.
Okay.
Aside from profitability, let's say the bottom line. Okay, is there anything else? Being an NGO, that is.
There was one who submitted a similar thick business plan to me, and then I just skimmed through it. First few pages and the last few pages, and then I gave it back to him. I told him, pare, pwede ba gawin mo itong 5 pages?
Okay.
You have an executive summary, which is brief but concise. The meat of it all. Okay? What we would like to see definitely would be the market.
Okay, definitely.
There are so many products out there, even poor-looking products, but if you're able to get a good market for that poor-looking product, that product will become rich. See? So I start with the market.
Okay.
Second, of course, as I said earlier, the competency of the enterprise owner. His heart and mind, is it into the enterprise? Does he have a mission? And then does he look at the commission as just a resultant of the mission? Is he looking at the business like social business rather than a typical business? You just want to make money out of it. See?
So it's more of the purpose rather than the actual outcome. Because, like you said, do the mission, the commission will follow.
That's right.
That is a first from Al Ray.
Yeah. Quotable quotes.
Quotable quotes. Do the mission. Okay. How about okay? So I'm an SME right now. Okay. I have my business and I'm doing it. I want to get into. I want to join with not necessarily just your NGO. Maybe join with an NGO because I want an advocacy for my business as well. Something that will help me. And let's say my business is like this, training. Or let's say in cars, I repower engines. Okay, we try to put new engines into old buses. So how can I help? How can I get into jibe with an NGO?
Well, you start with your mission. Do you want to help people get jobs?
There, see? Okay.
If you want to help create jobs, then we have good starting point already. Because that is the objective of our group in Tecton, which is to create jobs.
Okay, so
create livelihood. So if that is also your mission, then we start talking.
Oh, so you in other words, you're giving me more like a moral compass here. It's not just about the money. It's about creating jobs as well, right? It's about helping other people.
Yes.
So it's a moral check, and yeah, it helps. It helps. So my purpose is now no longer money, but creating jobs.
The money will come.
The money will come. Right.
Come.
I think a lot of businessmen who are successful think this way. Do you think that?
I'd like to think so. Yeah. Especially when they grow very, very, very big. I think they give more. Just like Mr. John Gokongwei, half of his asset he donated.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Moving forward, what businesses do you think? Let's go into agriculture because I really think agriculture. We made it number 1. Remember? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you envision SMEs and NGOs collaborating in a field like agriculture?
Well, firstly, we enter into a tabletop discussion. For example, let's talk about what crop do you want to focus on? You want to focus, for example, on onions. On tomatoes, potatoes. These are big volume crops, for example, and then let's look at the value chain. Where is the source of the onion, for example? Will this come from Centro Luzon, from Palayan City, Bongabon, Nueva Ecija? Will this come from Bukidnon? Will this come from Mindoro? And then let's see now the existing supply chain or value chain coming from that farm going to the markets, to the baksakan, we call it, to the botas and all this supermarkets, to the fast food chains, like our favorite hamburger,
Yes.
Filipino hamburger,
Okay.
our good friend Tony there. And then let's see how we can work together. We can build this business case, helping the farmer earn pretty good farm gate prices, some support, technical, for example. We can bring in some technical experts from the Netherlands if need be, but we have a lot of very good agriculturists in this country coming from UP, Los Baños, for example.
Yeah, a lot, huh?
A lot. So
You know,
a lot of them can help.
sad one. Wait, before we go, Alvin, we forgot to mention that there's a number they can text.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's under here, right? 0932-217-5759. Okay. If you're an SME and you want to get your get involved with NGOs, they have a lot of benefits. Like they can even provide loans. They can even provide you have to have a good business plan and make a presentation with Tecton actually.
Yes.
And they can contact you where just to mention. Alright.
I hold office at the Virata Hall, where UPISSI is in UP Diliman.
Yeah.
I think you have my mobile number there on the screen later.
No, that's mine. But they can
Okay.
contact us and we can
Yes,
forward
yes.
it to you.
They can just give me a call there at the trunk line of UPISSI.
UPISSI.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And ask for Tecton, and then look for me, and then we start talking about what you want or what you need. If you don't have a business plan yet, and you don't know how to do it, I'll help you make one.
See, there you go. There you go. Okay, so agriculture. We're going back to agriculture.
Yeah.
Sorry for jumping that.
It's all right.
Okay, we're going back to agriculture now. You know what was sad when I visited one time in UP. It was in UP Los Baños. Okay, there was this research about a certain bacteria that actually helps promote plant growth. Okay, it's totally organic. It's a bacteria, and what it does is it eats away the fungus on the roots of the plants. Okay, and then the waste product of the bacteria is actually fertilizer. So they've got these big tomatoes about this big and stuff, and there was no support. UP pa yan, ha? No support from the Philippine government. I think the technology was sold to Israel or something. Well, and so syempre the person wants to make money also, like you said. They have to be compensated, but they were not supported by any group whatsoever. That was a very sad thing. And there are so many developments in UP Los Baños right now. How do you feel about that?
It's quite pathetic. People should help that startup. That's where banks should come in as well, because banks offer very low interest rates. But they're so rigid that it's so difficult to borrow money from our banking industry. We lend money, higher interest rates, but that will help us help the next person in line. Okay, that kind of an experience, while pathetic, we should start the ball rolling. Let's look for that person that helped.
Yeah, they didn't at that time. I didn't know you. Okay, and at that time also we didn't know about Tecton. I mean, maybe you should get the word out.
Yeah.
We talk a lot of these things in different fora. Many people talk about the same thing that we're talking about, but I wonder if some people are doing something about it.
Yeah.
The doing part. Let's start doing it. For example, I would suggest through your program and your advocacy as well, boom, let's start a simple FGD.
Okay.
Focus group discussion in the office. Let's start the ball rolling, and then start from there, and then see how we can start doing something about this good thoughts, good concepts to help eventually this economy, and also help alleviate poverty, and then help more people have their own small businesses.
SME is the way to go. Enterprise is the way to go. Really. By the way, just to mention, Alray is also one of the head moderators of a group called Entreplink.
Entreplink Philippines.
Yes, Entreplink Philippines. That's a Yahoo group. Okay, and we have a Facebook group also right now, headed by Peter.
Yes, Peter Alan Mariano.
Yes, and it's a good group because we're thinking that to make it better this year.
Yes.
Yes, to reach out to more people.
It has 2,400 members, and very few ones are active. We can revive that group. It's a strong group, actually.
It's a very strong
I
group,
also moderate a group called Philippines for Natural Farming.
Oh, wow.
It's a new group that we just incorporated, 19 of us. Most of them are agriculturists and true farmers. More on the natural way of farming, no inorganic fertilizers or pesticides. All organic, all natural. This group